Brendan O'Carroll, the creator and main star of Mrs. Brown's Boys, has offered an apology after a racist comment he made triggered a BBC investigation. During a script run-through for the Christmas special last Wednesday with the cast and crew, O'Carroll, aged 69, mentioned an offensive term which led to the temporary halting of rehearsals as the BBC urgently looked into the matter. Team members who heard the comment were reportedly taken aback and promptly reported it, prompting the BBC to take swift action. O'Carroll admitted to the Mirror, at a read-through of the Mrs. Brown's Boys Christmas specials, there was a clumsy attempt at a joke, in the character of Agnes, where a racial term was implied. It backfired and caused offense, which I deeply regret and for which I have apologized. The BBC also addressed the issue, stating, "Whilst we don't comment on individuals, the BBC is against all forms of racism and we have robust processes in place should issues ever arise," reports the Mirror. The incident halted production of the festive episode, according to insiders, as the entire team was stood down during the probe into O'Carroll's remarks. The incident resulted in a delay to the beginning of rehearsals today, at BBC Scotland's Pacific Quay Studios. Following the conclusion of the investigative process and the issuance of an apology from O'Carroll, normal rehearsal schedules have resumed. The series is famous for bringing laughter to up to 5 million viewers per episode, with its investigation casting a shadow on its recent triumph at the National Television Awards where it clinched Best Comedy. This comes after the broadcaster has already been marred by trouble over the last few months, notably the uproar surrounding allegations of bullying on the set of Strictly Come Dancing, which included claims against Giovanni Pernice for his behavior towards Amanda Abbington, as well as the chaos ensuing from the Hugh Edwards affair. Despite these issues, Mrs. Brown's Boys continues to ride high off its success, with the BBC having green-lit a 5th season and holiday specials, both scheduled for production in 2025. In enthusiasm for the future, creator Brendan O'Carroll remarked, "We are going to film another series in April and May, 2025. It's lovely to be asked to do another one." Fans were looking forward to what would have been the show's 50th episode as part of the Christmas special lineup. John Petrie, the BBC's head of comedy, praised the show last month. Brendan has created an iconic comedy character in Agnes Brown. Mrs. Brown's Boys is a BAFTA-winning comedy show and one of the BBC's most watched comedies ever. "I am proud to have it in the BBC comedy stable." Even with current shows thriving, O'Carroll isn't resting on his laurels. He's taking on new creative challenges and announced last month that he's concocting a fresh project for the BBC. This new venture, titled Shedites, has been scripted by O'Carroll and will star comedian Tommy Cannon in a prominent role.